I've said it before and I will say it again. Perhaps the most important product we sell on HSN. It's an alert pendant, a 911 pendant that gets you instantly in touch with help. Police, medical, fire, you name it, it's there. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, you press the button and you get through to somebody that can truly help save a life. It might be because you're out and about. It might be because you're doing the late shift at work. It might be because you just feel you need that extra sense of security in your nightstand at night because you live alone. We started this journey about 3 years ago, and when we did begin, we broke all the rules. We changed what you and I have thought of in the past as an alert pendant. We've seen these for many years on TV, on commercials, but they were always attached to a $30, $40, or $50 a month fee. But when we launched this, we said something nobody believed possible. We said no fee, it's free, free, free forever, free forever. A two-way communication device where you press the button, you can speak to a 911 operator, not a call center that puts you in touch, actually straight through to 911. They can hear you, they talk to you, and it's free. No landline anywhere near site. It's not connected to your cell phone. It works by itself, and it works around the United States of America. Well, when we started at $200, it was worth every penny. When it was previously a Today Special at $100, it was a crazy success. Tonight on HSN, there are many reasons to buy. Not only is it our best price ever, it's the lowest price anywhere in the country. We've added in fabulous flex pay of $17.50, free shipping and handling, and on top of the no monthly fees, I want to show you what they are including tonight. In fact, the team from 911 Help Now, Brian and Dan, are in the green room as we speak. Hi guys, thank you for doing this for our customers. Let me show you something. We are going to include for the first time ever an additional lanyard, a glow-in-the-dark lanyard, which is always going to be easy to see and easy to find. We are also going to include for the first time ever an additional 2-year warranty, bringing the total warranty to 3 full years. For the first time ever, we're going to include not 1 set of batteries, but 2 sets of batteries. So you have an additional set of replacement batteries. And for the very first time ever, we are including our world launch alarm keychain, which runs at 125 decibels. This is a value of $25 or $24.99, and you can purchase it individually tonight. We will include it at basically no extra cost for every single customer this evening, because it is Customer Appreciation Month. We're gonna spend a little time here because it's an important product, and there's a lot of folks that have wanted one of these or thought about gifting one of these to somebody that they love or care about or worry about. But in the past, that monthly fee has deterred us. It's maybe been a no. I can't afford to do that right now. If you have this product, I've always said good brands, people, products deserve to do well. Call us and tell us about it on 1-866-376-8255. Tell us your story. I do want to make one last announcement. You asked for it and we're going to do it. We have so many people over the years that have said, I want to buy more than one. I want to get one for grandma and grandpa. I want to put one in the nightstand as an emergency. God forbid there's an intruder. I want to give one to my grandchild who I know is walking back from the bus stop alone. I want to give one to maybe my son, my daughter who is working the late shift. We are doing 10% off every additional purchase. Now let me break that down for you. When you make an additional purchase, you buy a second, a third, a fourth, you still receive another alarm keychain. You still receive another glow-in-the-dark lanyard. You still receive the other extended warranty, but you will also receive a price that we've never touched before. It brings it down to $62 and change. So it's never been a better deal. With that in mind, let's get started. My good friend and fellow 911 Help Now ambassador, the amazing Lori Leland is here. Lori, you and I say it every time.
Oh my
there
gosh.
is not a more important product that we present.
This could be the most important product you ever buy here at HSN. It's something we're always so incredibly proud to present to you because this technology has saved lives. And I will tell you, as someone with elderly parents myself, you know, we were looking into this technology for my folks. My mom's up in her 70s, high 70s.
Right.
My dad is up in his high 80s. As a matter of fact, this month he'll be 89 years old.
Amazing.
And I want them to feel empowered, and I want them to not feel like a burden, and I want them to have fun in their lives, but I also know how crazy the world is these days. And I've had so many people who've called into this show and so many loved ones who have fallen. And then what happens? They end up laying there for hours and hours. Sometimes it's heart-wrenching, and the guilt that you feel because you couldn't be there. This is that safety device that helps everybody in those situations. We don't need to tell you how crazy the world is these days. It could be, you know, flames coming from a building. You could witness a car crash. You could feel tightening in your chest like my dad did a few years ago. But here's what this device does, and here's what makes it so special. It does one thing and one thing only. It calls instantly and immediately to the local 911 operator in your area with a simple press of the button. You don't have to be in your house.
What's your emergency?
Hi, I'm testing the 911 Help Now pendant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
And listen to that crisp, clear, two-way dialogue, that two-way communication with that live 911 operator. You can explain to them what's happening in that moment and know that it is calling the local 911 operator based on where you are pressing that button. But you don't have to be in your house. You don't have to have Bluetooth. You don't have to have a cell phone. Have you considered or contemplated getting a cell phone for a loved one, an individual in your family, and spending all of that money for them to have a cell phone in case of an emergency? This is an easier way to dial straight through to 911. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't have to search in your purse to try to find it, because you can either clip this on or use one of the 2 included lanyards. You don't have to worry about, do I have signal strength? Is it charged? You don't have to worry about any of that, getting past your lock screen. As your adrenaline is spiking, can you say with complete certainty that you would be able to get to where you need to get to on your cell phone to call 911? That's why this device is so important, because all you're doing is pressing the button and you are immediately connected to help.
I want to show you that lanyard while we can. This is a brand new glow-in-the-dark feature with this additional lanyard. This is a nice little extra.
This is really cool, right? So we're including for you the black lanyard that I'm wearing, and this snaps release, so it comes off if you want to just release it, and then you could also clip it on, so a couple different ways to wear it. But check this out. So this is the glow lanyard. The white one that we're including in your bundle here tonight actually absorbs the light, so when the lights go out, it has a nice little glowing feature to it. So you'll be able to see it even in pitch darkness. It looks like we lost our feed here, but there it is, yep. I love the fact that you're gonna be able to see this. So if you're, you know, wearing it in the evening or you're hanging it bedside, you'll be able to reach for it and see it glowing next to you.
So already we're very busy, which is no surprise. I think a lot of us have watched over the years and maybe wanted to get one. Tonight's your night to pounce. Nancy, who's one of our top fans here on HSN, just mentioned, you know, walking through just the parking lot these days is scary.
Right.
If you're by yourself, if it's in the middle of the day, if it's in the middle of the night. One of the things that you might have seen in the video, one of them shows my wife, Chelsea. She's the complete opposite of me. She likes to work out. She's crazy. But she'll go jogging or running at all different times of the day, and I insist that she takes a 911 Help Now. At home, in our bedroom, we have a 911 Help Now in the nightstand, and I want to tell you why. If, God forbid, you were in bed at night and you heard somebody breaking in, God forbid you heard somebody breaking in, and you went to reach for your cell phone, but your cell phone A wasn't there, you left it in the kitchen. Or you reach for your cell phone. It's dead. Or you reach for the phone and because your mind's frozen, your hands are frozen. What was the pin again, the security code? This is reaching in, pressing a button and instantly getting the help. I want to share with you some big differences. This is not connecting you to a third-party call center. It's connecting you directly to 911 Help Now. For every single person watching that has previously maybe investigated this type of alert emergency pendant and has been told that it is $30, $40, $50 a month, I want you to know that for you, for us, for HSN, it is free. That's not a promotion for 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months. It's free forever. So everyone else who typically pays $30 to $50 every month for this security and service, that's not you. Yours is free forever. One-time purchase, you'll never spend another penny on it. People are, as we imagined, buying more than one. I want to ask Laurie about putting one in the car, which I think is a brilliant idea. I want to take you through the colors, though, since I think already at this stage people have made their mind up. Black, white, this is going to be that fabulous bronze, and then we have the aqua. Aqua's the most limited, will be the first to sell out. We have hundreds of folks dialing in. As a bonus, this is a $25 alarm keychain that runs with a 125 decibel alarm. We'll show you that momentarily. $25 extra, it's included. It's included at no cost tonight. We're gonna load you up with not one, but 2 sets of batteries. You know, you put a set of batteries in, they last a while. When they run out, you put another one in. That to me is a big point. A lot of these systems, Lori, you have to remember to put them on a charging base station.
Oh my gosh, well I told you, I ran the rigors. I did all of the comparison shopping out there because I wanted these devices for my parents. I wanted them to be empowered. I wanted them to have fun. They help us watch our young son who's 4 years old, and I wanted them to be safe. And I know if that emergency situation happens, they don't need to call me. They need to call 911, the source of who can help you. So that's why this device was so important, because there were no ongoing fees. And I'll tell you, that was a major paradigm shift.
Yeah.
Because when you start thinking about $30, $40, $50 a month, every single month for each individual you care about, that could get very costly. It could be very, very expensive. With 911 Help Now, no ongoing fees, no cost. This could save you hundreds of dollars every single year. And you know, consider you'd have to be paying that for the rest of your life if you wanted that safety feature.
Right.
And in a lot of those cases, again, you have to be in your house, you have to have Bluetooth, you have to have a landline, you have to have a cell phone, you're relying on some other technology. This is standalone. So you could be out in the world doing things, living your life, driving in your car. Adam makes a great point. My parents wanted multiples. I started my mom off with one. I hate to say it, my mom's a really savvy lady and she does love technology, but she seldom leaves the house with her cell phone. It makes me crazy. Because if something happens, that would be what I would think, you know, her lifeline. But instead of that, now I know whenever she reaches for her handbag, whenever she goes out to drive her car, she has her 911 Help Now pendant clipped right onto her handbag. So she'll leave very often without her cell phone, but she has this. And this gives us all great peace of mind. Put one up on the visor of your vehicle. Push that button instead of subscribing to that ongoing fee and cost of the Star service. Have one bedside like you had mentioned. My dad heard you say that on TV, Adam. And now he is sleeping with a 911 Help Now pendant bedside in case something does happen in the middle of the night. It's the easiest, fastest way to access 911.
When you go to bed tonight, as you lay your head on the pillow, who are you worrying about? Who is it that is on your mind that you worry about? Is it mom who might have fallen in the past? And that scares you to death. My mom back in England, the hardest thing is that I'm not around the corner anymore, and if she needs me, I can't just get in the car and get there. I wish I could send one of these to her. The fear and the upset and the worry of thinking that somebody is in danger and they can't get help, it's terrifying. And what was the most upsetting over the past 3-4 years is when people have called in and they have given their, no other way to describe it, scary stories saying, I wanted one, I couldn't afford one, and then this happened to me.
Right.
That is not the way life should be. We all deserve the right to feel protected. We all deserve the right to feel that we've got that assistance if we need it. This is a one-time purchase of $69. Free service forever. No landline needed, no cell phone needed. Wherever you travel in the United States, it will connect to that local 911 call center. If you buy it today, you get the additional keychain alarm. You get the 3-year warranty instead of the 1-year warranty. And you can see the keychain, for those that would like to order it tonight by itself, that's another $25, and people are, obviously. We've never had it available before. We give you 2 sets of batteries. Lori, I said to you, I got excited earlier today because this product has meant more to me than anything I've done on this network.
Oh my gosh, so many people have used it and needed it, and it has saved lives. Alice Caron's parents used it the other day. I mean, that's one of our show hosts here. She has elderly parents as well. And this is all ages. I don't want you to get the impression, the idea that this is just for the elderly folks in your life. This is all ages. If you have maybe that college student on a college campus who's walking across campus at all hours, if you have that shift worker in your life, we work crazy hours. We're out and about sometimes in the darkness. I told you the other night, I was kind of afraid. I was out of gas in my car and it was about 2 in the morning. I had to go and stop and get gas. I was really glad I had my little keychain because this is a really nice safety feature feature as well. And we're including this in the bundle for you. But just that peace of mind knowing that you can instantly and immediately, with the touch of one button, you press and hold it for 3 seconds, reach out to the local 911 operator. It's huge because you're not going to that call center.
No.
So when seconds do count, you're not pinging around the globe. This is going direct to the source. And why is 911 important? Let me tell you why. They're the ones in charge of dispatching emergency service vehicles. So if you are having that medical emergency or tightening in your chest or anything that's happening, they're gonna dispatch that ambulance for you. If it's a fire, they send the fire trucks. If it's a police emergency, 911 is the one that sends the police. Why go to an intermediary or why do go to a call center and waste all of that time when you can push one button and go directly to 911?
It's
brilliant.
There was so many raised eyebrows when we launched it that people thought, well, there has to be some kind of catch.
Sure.
There's just none. And we can paint a million pictures, but I want to stress, there was a horrific story in the news that I read yesterday about a younger girl who'd got in a car and she thought it was a kind of a taxi, and I won't say anymore, but it wasn't. You know, unfortunately, there are dangers at every turn in life, and whether it's to do with age, whether it's to do with, you know, working the late shift, being by yourself at home, you don't need it until you need it. And when you need it, you be thankful that you've got it. You press the button and you're instantly through to a 911 operator. I'll tell you hands down, I have 2 other great products in this hour. If you only buy one thing in this hour or today, for heaven's sake, buy this. Get one for mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, your nephew, your niece, college kids. It's an invaluable product that in the past has been so price prohibitive because you and I, we don't want to commit to $30 a month. With this, it's free, free, free forever. Big words, important words that HSN was able to say for the very first time 3 years ago. When this launched, it was $199 and worth every penny. This is now $69 with the additional $25 keychain, with the 2 sets of batteries, with the extended 3-year warranty. I mean, you get all of it. In a moment, we're gonna look at some testimonial, kind of like a montage of different experiences we've had on air from different folks. But we are already 3/4 of the way through our presentation. I hope you get it. I'll tell you, the Aqua is now down to 1,800. If you want the Aqua, it is the most popular and most limited. Last thing, I'm sorry, I've been waiting for this day for so long.
I know, I'm so excited
I feel like I could just do this all night. If you buy more than one, you get 10% off. So that means if I buy a second, I'll get the second for only $62 and change. We have never been anywhere near that. Now, if you call tomorrow, we won't honor that for obvious reasons. If you order at the same time, you buy 2, you'll get the second for 10% off, that's 62 and change. Buy 1 for you, 1 for the nightstand, 1 for the visor of the car, and 1 for your daughter who's working the late shift or she's at college. I mean, get as many as you can today. We asked the question, are we limiting quantities, as we sometimes do in these kind of crazy offers? They are not limiting quantities. Let's go to the phone. Welcome to HSN. You're live with Laurie and Adam. What's your name and where are you calling from? Caller, if you can hear me.
I'm
Hi, how are you?
I'm Donna Smith. Can I ask a question?
Of course you can. Go ahead.
Okay, I am watching this 663468 your communicator.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, my husband, about 2 or 3 years ago, we probably paid $99 for it then. But you came out with another one that if you can't speak, and I have that one, you cannot speak, but you can push the button and they can find you wherever you are by GPS.
Right, yes.
Why aren't you selling that one?
We have several different models in our 911 Help Now pendants, Donna. Great question. And this particular model, because you're going to be on the go with this one, it works on cell tower technologies. So this is going to call the local 911 operator based on where you are. But because you could be driving in a car, you could be at a friend's house, you could have fallen beside, you know, the side of a road on a sidewalk, you will need to tell 911 your location or thereabouts. But it is going to call that local 911 operator based on cell tower technology. But there are several models in the 911 Help Now family, and I just want you to be aware of that. I love this one because it's very, very compact, lightweight, easy to carry, and it, with the touch of one button, will call that 911 operator for you. And again, runs on 3 AAA batteries. We're including 2 sets for you. We anticipate the batteries we're including in this bundle could last you a year per set. So we're including about 2 years of batteries. And then here's the coverage map. So just so you understand how this technology works, if you are in range of a cell tower, if your cell phones work, then your 911 Help Now emergency pendant will very likely work. Here's what I will tell you when you get this home. If you're purchasing this, if you're buying these for friends and family, you can test it. Here's what you can do. Press and hold the button right here on the front of your emergency communicator pendant for 3 seconds. You'll hear the phone ringing. When you hear the phone ringing, you'll know that that phone call has been initiated. Then you can simply touch the phone button over here on the side to hang up the call. We don't want to tie up the hardworking men and women of the 911 emergency systems, but just so you're comfortable with the technology and you understand how it works, that's a very easy, almost effortless way for you to be able to test it and try it out.
With that in mind, we'd love to share with you a video from a previous presentation.
Oh, this is a good one.
A real life caller who called in who had something to say about their experience with 911 Help Now. Take a look.
Hi, Mary. Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm so glad that I can talk to you. I just wanted to let you know that your 911 button a year ago saved my life.
Oh my gosh. How, Mary?
I had a heart attack sitting in my living room, hit the button, passed out, and then when I came to, the operator's going, "This is the 911 operator." My phone rang. "This is the 911 operator."
Oh, wow.
Between the time I hit the button, the time the operator talked to me, the EMTs, it didn't even take them 7 minutes to get to my house.
Oh,
my
Mary.
gosh. That is
And if
awesome.
they hadn't had that button around my neck,
Yes.
I wouldn't have made it across the room to get to the telephone.
Oh my gosh.
That's the reason. That's the
That's
reason
it.
it's a Today Special.
It saved her
right
life.
there.
It flat saved her life. Wow. I mean, that gives me the chills every single time I hear it. Because she said she knows she wouldn't have been able to make it over to the phone.
Right.
She had this with her. And that's the beauty and convenience of this. It is so portable, it's so easy. You wear it, you clip it on. If it's with you, you can press the button. We all know if we're relying on our cell phones, you know, it could be dead. You might not be able to get past the code. It could be a lot. And what if you don't have a signal on it? This is gonna be that technology you can rely on. And I'll tell you, my dad did fall a few years ago, and it was a horrible experience. I was out of state at the time. He'd fallen off of a ladder. My mom didn't know he fell. He was in the garage changing a light bulb, fell off the ladder. She hadn't heard from him in a while. He dragged his body on his arms into our home and crawled into bed. And she didn't notice for a couple of hours the guilt that she felt, the shame that she felt, not knowing what had happened to him. If he had had this, he could have called for help immediately. We're very lucky he recovered, but everybody has a story like this. And this is why the 911 Help Now team came to us here at HSN and said, we're gonna provide this for your viewers and no fees are included so everyone can afford it.
If you can, you've got to get it tonight. Absolutely. Don't let the opportunity pass you by on something that is so important. You know, at $100 or $200, it's a costly purchase, especially when you add on the $30 or $40 a month service fee. But with us, it's free forever, which is obviously the #1 selling point. Just knowing that you've got this there in your purse, if you see something that's going on, you can press the button and talk to a 911 operator. If you feel discomfort, you can immediately call for an ambulance. But for me, it's having it with you at all times, especially in your nightstand. If I could encourage every single person watching to at least buy one and put it in your nightstand. If God forbid there is an intruder in the middle of the night, you don't have to search for your phone. You could just pull this out, press one button, and you've got it. You've got instant two-way talk to a 911 operator, not a call center, but a real 911 operator. They're telling me only 3 minutes. Oh geez, there's so much still to get to.
I haven't even showed you the keychain yet.
Let's do the keychain. Let's do the keychain. So
an additional great little additive that we're putting into the bundle here for the very first time. This is the biggest bundle we've ever done. So $25 on hsn.com. Look at this great flashlight. So you push one button, you have your flashlight.
Yeah.
This will fit easily onto your keys. And then check this out. So there's a button on the side, or you just pull in that emergency situation. I'm warning you because I'm a friend. 125 decibel alarm.
Oh, there we go.
Just pop it right back in if you don't need it. But if any emergency happens, you're not fumbling for a button, you're not trying. You simply pull, right? If someone's trying to steal your purse away from you. And here's what I love about a nice, loud siren. It is bad guy repellent.
Yes.
Somebody's coming towards you, they make you feel uncomfortable, you don't want anything to do with it, you want them to keep their distance, you set this off. Also, what if you fall? Yeah. What if you're not around, like my dad, in that basement that day when my mother felt so terrible not knowing what had happened to him? If he could have, maybe he didn't have the button, maybe he had this on his belt loop, he could have set off the alarm, she could have at least known that there was an emergency situation and come to help him.
It's every scenario like that that really brings it to life. I mean, Debbie just said she got hers because she's already had a mini stroke.
Right.
I hope you never need to press the button.
Me too.
But God forbid something's going wrong, you can press that button and know you're gonna get help. Okay, lots of things and lots of questions. We will be offering 911 help now again because it's such a popular product on HSN. If you order it tonight, you get the $25 security alarm keychain at no extra cost. It's included for you. 2 sets of batteries instead of 1, and the additional 2-year warranty instead of the single year. It bumps it up to a total of 3 years. And of course,
huge.
Which is huge. That's a huge value.
Isn't
Normally you have to pay more.
Really
you get
nice.
that with it. We'll send it to you with free shipping and handling. That bonus buy is gigantic. If you buy 2 of them, one for your grandma, one for your son, one for the nightstand, you get 10% off. But take advantage of that, because anybody that calls tomorrow won't get that added discount. That brings it down to $62 or so. Final 2 minutes. Can we take a quick call?
Absolutely. Let's.
It's, I believe, Heather. Heather, welcome to the show. You're live with Lori and Adam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Heather, tell us your story.
I have been looking for one of these. I will be 64 April 6th, and I have 2 really bad knees, but I love to garden. I'm always in my yard. I have deck stairs to go up and down, basement stairs to go do the laundry. I have fallen several times and literally just drug myself back, you know, where I could
Heather.
drag myself up. And I've broken a wrist, I've dislocated a shoulder, and if I had this button, it would have helped.
Yes. Oh, yes. Definitely.
So I definitely need it.
Oh, well.
I've been putting it off because I'm too proud.
Right.
But like you said, I'll either carry my landline, which only reaches a certain distance.
Right.
Exactly.
But if you fall, that or your cell phone, it goes 10 feet away.
Right.
Exactly.
No, it's a valid point.
It's wonderful for me, and my mother had one. She passed away at 96, but it was in her home, and it was $30 a month.
Right.
Yep.
If she went out of range, it didn't work.
Right. That's how they work. Yeah. Most of them.
Not this.
Not
This
this
is
one.
wonderful.
Oh, I'm so glad, Heather.
Heather, wonderful call. We
want to
appreciate
empower you to do the things that you love and not be fearful and know that help can be there for you.
Thank you, Lori Leland.
Thank you so much, Adam. Thanks, everybody.
Wish we could lock the doors and do it all night long, but we just, if you're ever going to buy it, you'd buy it now, because it's never been this type of offer before. Folks, I hope you never need to use it. Just to stress though, as Heather said, there is no fee with this, no $30 a month, no landline needed, no cell phone needed, works across the United States, and doesn't connect to a call center, but goes straight to 911. It's a must-have product, and I wish you all the health and